Independent.
Unsigned artists.
Entrepreneurs.
Real people.
This your boy, Be Mike Rob.
This your girl, Desi Des.
Stay Ready Radio.
Every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. RMCOnAir.com.
Tune in. If you stay ready, you never have to get.
Yes, we are definitely in the building. We are back in full force. That's what it is.
Yes, we are.
That's right. We got our boy DJ Punch back too. We appreciate him for showing up today. That's what it is.
You made me burn some calories really quick. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. That's what it is.
Yes, that's what it is.
Get your mic. You got to get your mics right because we got to make sure we hear you right. We got to get it right.
Hey.
Yes. There we go. That's a lot better.
I hear myself.
So Desi Des, what's been going on? What's been going on with you?
Man, you know, I've been beating the heat.
That's what it is.
And then beating the cold.
Okay.
You know, actually, I celebrated my girl's birthday over this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shout out to Honey. Happy birthday to Honey.
Happy birthday to Honey, man. We had a little Hennessy party at her house.
With her. Oh, yeah. So,
If y'all didn't follow in my snaps at Desi Des, y'all missed a whole bunch of snaps. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So I also saw that you guys ordered those cupcakes.
Yes, ordered those cupcakes.
Cliffville.
It had little Hennessy shots in it, though.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Okay, so I never had a drink in my life, so I wouldn't know nothing about that, but it's all good.
But it was good.
But we are. One of our sponsors is 3 Point Tequila, so.
Yeah, you know,
it's all good. It's all good. So once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm your boy, Big Mike.
I'm your girl, Desi Des.
This is brought to you by Volato Footwear.
RMC Studios, Pitbull Energy Drink.
And we can't forget 3 Point Tequila is definitely in the building. We appreciate them.
Yes.
Also, shout out to my boy Eric out there. You know, I always want to shout him out too because he's out there doing his thing. He's on his Grussel, which is the grind and the hustle. You already know.
Grinding the bristle.
Yeah, that's all day. Boulevard Supply is definitely out there doing his thing. We got a great show for you today.
Oh, yes.
So anybody that's out there, you guys can also call in. You guys call in and just, go ahead and ask us any questions you want. But we got some great guests here, so for you guys to call in and ask some questions too as well. Area code
323-965.
You already know 1600. Once again, that's 323-965. 1600-1600. You guys go ahead and start calling in. We'll go ahead and answer any question you guys have because that's what's going on. But Des, I leave tomorrow night to the Virgin Islands.
I know. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Because maybe, I don't know, but I mean, I just found out it was U.S. territory.
Yes. Everybody can go.
I need to travel. That's what it is.
You definitely do. You definitely need to get out there.
Cali.
So I'm proud to announce that I'm one of the judges on Virgin Islands Idol.
Yes.
Over 15 million people is teamed up with CBS. So it's gonna be hot, and then we're gonna be bringing it out to the U.S. It's gonna be called the Island Idol. So you guys get ready for that. That's gonna be a lot of big things going on for a lot of independent artists. Absolutely. You guys also just stay focused. Always understand education comes first, and y'all got to know 3 things that I always talk about. It's God, family, and education. You'll be successful no matter what. So that's what it is.
I mean, Mike, can I borrow $5?
You can borrow 10, girl.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. That's gangsta.
We making a little money now. We're doing okay.
We doing it.
Also, we want to shout us out. Your Stay Ready Radio, the whole crew.
Yes.
Because now we're at 56,000 listeners and watchers. You know what I mean? You guys are always tuning in every Wednesday.
Thank you.
It's been a year, almost a year. We're getting ready to do our yearly anniversary, our first year anniversary. It's going to be big. You guys stay tuned for that. It's in January, so it's been a plus. Man, it's been a year already. Can you believe that?
It's so crazy, though.
And like I said, teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what I'm talking
about. You can't do anything without a team, man. And we got a great team here. Shout out to the Sanders brothers, as well as you already know, Don Digital and DJ Punch for always holding it down for us as well. And even Honey is a special guest now, host sometimes here. Okay.
You gonna see her. You gonna see her little pretty face.
Yeah. She thinks she's doing something. All right, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's move into our first guest.
Yes, I'm excited about this guest.
Okay, but before we do that, we're gonna show a video. Okay. This first guest, I'm telling you guys, he's an entrepreneur, music mogul. He just check out this video. You'll understand what I mean, and then when we bring him in, we'll go from there. Once again, it's Stay Ready Radio. If you stay ready, so you never have to get ready. Let's go!
Know what it is, baby. You know what I mean? It's nothing but legendary status right here. Big homie Steve, your boy Jaden Kiss. Without a doubt, we working, baby.
We working.
We working, man.
We working, man.
We working, man.
here. We working, baby. We working, man. Working. We working. But shit, we working. We working. Girl, we working out this motherfucker. We working, man. We working, man. Work. We working, man. We working, yo. Damn, we working. We working. Exactly. We working. We working. We working. We fucking working. We working.
This your boy J-Rock, this is Big Uncle Steve, you already know what we doing. If you see me, you see him, you already know what we doing. We work, you already know what it is.
Hey, without further ado, please put your hands together for Steve Lobel.
Wow, you went into the archives.
Oh, you already know, man. We stay ready over here, Steve. You know that. So
that bring back some memories, man. First, God is great, man. And thank you for having me on Stay Ready Radio. Shout out to my little bro, Big Mike Rob.
And, I appreciate you for coming, man.
Shout out my homegirl Desi Dez, and on the 1 and 2s, DJ Punch, and the rest of the team over here.
Most definitely. So, Steve, we're gonna get right into it because we got so many people that want to know exactly, that don't know about Steve Lobel, the whole We Working movement. Let's go ahead and get right into it, brother. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with how you started in this industry, where you came from. I mean, because a lot of people know, believe me, but the ones that don't know, they need to know.
I ain't in the VI going to Virgin Islands tomorrow like you,
Yeah, but you going everywhere else, though.
I'm kind of like, let me get in the suitcase. It's funny because one of my clients, Ayaz, is from the Virgin Islands, so Tortola's off the hook, and that concept you're talking about is great, man. So good luck with that. You're always grustling and hustling, buddy. But look, I'm just a humble guy. A lot of people might know me. Some people don't know me, but whatever. We're all the same. I'm gonna pass a bay one day. I have a birthday in 2 weeks, like most people have eventually, and I eat, I brush my teeth, I take showers. We're all the same. It just remaining humble and never forgetting where you come from. But I started with Jam Master Jay from Run DMC. If you don't know who Jam Master Jay is, please Google him. If not, hip hop don't know you. And Run DMC. And my mentor is Russell Simmons. And everybody should have a mentor. All my interviews, I stay repetitive and I stay consistent because that's what a real brand is. A lot of artists go out there and do interviews and they don't stay consistent. So I don't like to repeat myself, but I stay consistent. I worked with Eazy, rest in peace. I've been with Bone Thugs and Harmony for 23 years. Sean Kingston, Ayaz, man, big part of Nipsey Hussle's career. Helped out Mustard, Soulja Boy, YG, Ty Dolla. I managed Tupac's group, The Outlaws. Worked with 8 Ball and MJG, 3-6 Mafia, Fat Joe, Big Pun, rest in peace. Common Sense, who everybody knows as Common. I put the collabs together with Mariah Carey and Bone, Chameleon Air and Bone, Biggie and Bone. I mean, I'm sure I left a lot of things out, but I've been around over 2 decades, celebrating the birthday November 24th. Can't say my age, but been on reality TV shows. Sagittarius. Been on reality shows. I do a lot of music consulting. I've done a lot of executive producing on documentaries, and wow, I mean, I worked with MOP, the Beat Nuts. The list goes on.
It definitely does. It definitely does.
Work with everybody.
I got a resume. I got stripes. Unlike a lot of people out here trying to look good on Instagram, but put the hard work in first, and then build your accolades, build your your stripes, build your awards, build your work, and and then people will respect you and salute you, not just because you got 1 million followers with a big butt or something like that.
There it is. That's and he's keeping it real. That's one thing he will do is he'll definitely keep it real. Yeah. And you guys saw we were popping up pictures as he was speaking. So you saw all of those, all the people that he's always around. And like he says, he's been with Bone Thugs and Harmony for 23 years. Yeah. I mean, that alone tells the whole, his majority of his history. Fat Joe, man, I mean, Fat Joe is such a great, humble guy as well.
You know what it is? It's like, I come from integrity and loyalty and principles and morals, and a lot of people don't live by that these days, and I think I'm just cut from a different cloth, and I won't sell my soul for a check, and I won't sell my soul for some fame. I live every day off God's strength, and that's it, Been around. The coach lasts longer than the player. I'm the coach.
That's what it is. There it is.
Like the book. But you know what I love about you, Steve, is when I was, looking into you and stuff. Now I've heard your name in the industry, but I never put the face with the name.
Good.
It's so crazy.
Now you do.
Now I did.
Exactly.
But what's so amazing about you is just your upbringing, how you started. You from Queens.
Yeah.
Came through Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, rest in peace. And you started in retail promotions.
I started more so, to be honest with you, like, and just so you know, they call me the White Russell Simmons. Shout out to my man Russell Simmons.
Hey, that's what it is. If it is, that's what it is, man. It is what it is.
I should have sent you the clip of Russell Simmons saying, if he's the white Steve Lobel, if he's the white Russell Simmons, I'm the black Steve Lobel. But that was a big compliment. But
that is.
I really started, carrying bags for Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, to be honest with you, and from there, just started being around Def Jam and Rush Management, ear hustling, being around the greats, Leo Cohen, Russell Simmons, Rick Rubin, and just being around a lot of artists and tours like EPMD, Public Enemy, LL Cool J. And from there, I just felt like, where's the position or where's the money? Mm-hmm. So I was around it for years, and I said, I'm open a club and a bar near St. John's University and use my relationships to bring the rappers there and bring the athletes there. And then it was great for years, and I got into a car accident, so I sold everything. And then I got a job at Sony Music doing promotions, retail promotions and radio promotions and anything. And then next thing you know, I became an A&R, and the rest was history.
Well, the rest was history from there.
Yeah,
man, that's So how I'm looking at
in the early '80s.
I was going to say.
I was born in the '80s though.
Right.
We still have vinyls and tapes when I was growing up.
I was born in the
still had to go to
60s.
Tower Records.
Exactly, we were born in the
Tower
60s.
Records,
So
I know y'all remember.
We remember
Records.
Tower Records. Believe me, we remember. All
I used to do retail promotions. I used to go to independent retail stores all over the country. I used to drive in a van with Fat Joe and do retail, put up posters, bring vinyl, give out T-shirts. And
hey, remember the story though, with Fat Joe and when you guys were in the van, and he was like, "Man, when we go eat, Steve?"
Yeah, I mean, shout out to one of the realest in the game. I introduced Joe to his wife. I'm gonna be spending Thanksgiving Day with them at the parade in the city, and Joe wouldn't fly, and we just rent a van and we'd go out, and he was signed to Relativity at the time where I worked. And we would drive around the country doing, like I said, retail promotions and going to radio stations and giving out vinyl and doing college radio and mix show radio and any publicity and stopping by sporting goods stores and barbershops and beauty salons and gyms and parks and clubs and just hitting that city. And Pun was his hype man. And we only had a certain amount of dollars to two fat dudes, no disrespect. And, they always want to stop and eat. But I'm like, we can't stop and eat all the time because we got to get to that city and drive because we wouldn't fly. And we just never had enough money. And Pun, used to always use my my phone. I have to argue with him because I have to call radio and stuff. And he would always want to call his wife and check in on his kids. And then when he blew up, he was like, here's your own cell phone, and just use that for whatever.
That's
so,
what it is.
And I was just around the grind and the grustle, like Mike says, the good times. Like even the Straight Outta Compton movie when Eazy-E ran into Cube in the city, I was there, not in the movie, but literally in real life. I was at the tunnel.
You were a part of that.
With Ice Cube when he brought Bone Thugs to the city, and then he left and walked to the hotel. I never seen him again. He caught a cold and whatever they say. Yeah. So it's another story. But I got stories. I mean, I met Playing Skills in Texas. And they said they produced and they were following the Bone tour. Next thing you know, I put them in the studio with Chameleon and Bone, and we won a Grammy for Riding Dirty. So I've been part of a lot of stuff. I'm not cocky. I'm just confident of who I am as a person.
That's right. And what I've done. That's right. So I think real quick, we got some phone calls. Okay. Let's go ahead and take some phone calls real quick.
No problem.
Caller, you're on. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What up? It's your boy Big J from Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. Big J from Public Enemy. We appreciate you calling in.
What's good? That dude right there, Steve, that's my dude. What up, Steve?
What's up, my brother? Shout out Strong Island. PE. What's going on?
The last time me and you saw each other, Steve, we was up at that store on Fordham with 50. So it's all good.
Wow. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wow. How the hell are you, man? You been blessed?
You know me, I'm hanging like a coat in the closet, chilling like a bag of ice.
I like that. I like that.
God willing, I'll see you soon, man. And then, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I appreciate you calling in,
Well, nah, you know how we do. You know, it is what it is. You said you was coming to the city, so we definitely going to touch base, make it happen. The young lady, shout out to my girl, Desi Des, trying to get her to come to New York and show her how we get down.
New York to the
fullest. Listen, just like the story Steve told you, I was the first DJ on Def Jam 2 at 12 years old. I'm a 50-year-old man. I DJed with Tila Rock and It's Yours, So shout out to Big Mike, Steve, my brother. My brother is Big D, the weatherman. He been doing it too, so you know how we do.
Yeah, I got a 12-year-old DJ right now that I manage, DJ Kiss.
DJ
so that's
Kiss,
crazy,
shout out to DJ Kiss.
And I'll be 50 years old November 24th, man. I know I look 28, thank you, but
and I'll be 48. I'll be 48.
Stop.
I ain't scared of my age and telling people my age. I'm confident. I'm 50 years
That's
old November 24th. I'm blessed. I'm still alive.
That's right.
Listen. All right, well, listen, I'm not going to hold y'all up. I just wanted to show y'all some love. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see you on Thanksgiving week, Steve.
Respect.
Y'all be blessed.
Appreciate you for calling in and blessing us.
Bye.
Stay blessed.
That's my boy right there.
Caller, you're on. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Lil Will. What's going on?
Lil Will. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for calling in and supporting.
Oh, man, of course, man. I got to show some support, man. Stay Ready Radio, man.
For sure, man.
Appreciate you, man.
So, yeah, we caught up at... Hello?
Three-way calls?
You doing three-way calls? What's going on?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up
Next.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, he's gone. You can call back in. That's what it is. But let's go ahead and get back to Steve Lobel, man, because we got a lot. Steve, you know what? I want to ask a question. If you could change one thing in your whole career, what would that be? I get this question a lot.
I gotta stay consistent. Balance.
I
never had balance in my career, and that's why, unfortunately, I'm not married and I have no children. I'm thinking about adopting a child. I want to be a father. I love children, but I never had no balance. I just gave my heart and soul to everything that I did in my life, and I had passion, and I helped a lot of people change their lives and make some money, but I just wish that I had some balance.
Yeah. Most definitely.
You know what's so beautiful about that, though, is, okay, for example, we'll talk about The Millionaire Matchmaker. You were there, season 8, right? Looking for love, which is such a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, you're still looking for love. You mentioned in the interview when your mother passed away that it kind of woke you up to what family and love really means to you and what a balance is. How important do you think it is to have a family and love and be able to succeed in this industry with that?
Desi was digging.
See, I'm telling you.
I lost my mom, and I did an interview, I think, with This Is 50 you might have watched, and I was with Jack Thriller. We talking about Discover Nipsey, and then I was telling about, my mom passed away, and I buried her, and I looked around, I'm like, where's everybody at? And it was the worst thing in my life, because I lost my brother at an early age, and I've been through a lot of death. My mentor, Jam Master Jay, and a lot of people I worked with passed, but, I did Millionaire Matchmaker, really, I thought maybe I'd find love, but I also did it just to do it. And I didn't even know what the show was about, and I did it twice, actually. But I was able to show hip-hop. I took the date to the DJ Jam Master Jay Scratch Academy, and I closed the Felipe Childs, and I cooked for her. And I was myself.
Right.
And I branded the music stuff. And then I did it again. I was able to put my dad on it and have Crazy Bone rapping on the show. So, I use TV to manipulate and do real things with it, not just to do stuff just for drama or negativity, like most of these shows out there that most of these kids watch.
Yeah.
And they wanted me on some of them, but I just didn't want to do it. But family's so important, but I sacrificed being away from my family over 23 years ago when I came to LA, and I wasn't a blood, I wasn't a Crip, I had no family and friends out here. I just came out here with easy, and I stayed out here because I loved the weather, and then I created a life and a career out here.
Absolutely.
But I missed a lot of family moments that I regretted. I missed a lot of things that were priceless and I could never get back. And my mom passed, and now built a strong relationship with my dad. And I go back to New York a lot to see my dad, and my dad was just out here recently for like 2 weeks, and I took him to a lot of things, and we went to go see Uncle Russell. And, I try to spend a lot of time with my dad when I go to New York. So I just think that I try to tell kids now, because I do a lot of motivational speaking, and I go to juvenile halls and drug rehabs and high schools and colleges to talk. I'm going out to New York to speak at Syracuse University. I just been blessed, and I tell them, like, everything will be there. So if your mother's still alive, your father's still alive, or you're a father and you have children, or your mother, you have children, because there's so many young kids having kids, take care of your responsibilities and be around your family. The work will always be there. Like, we put so much time into work and so much time into the music game or the artist or anything that we do, and then sometimes you might regret it and we feel like we're going to miss something. But my lifestyle now is less is more and quality over quantity.
Yeah, I think, you know, and I think I was learning. I'm actually still learning that balance because of the passion. I think it's because of the fact that, you know, you've been in this industry at least
30 years.
Okay, so that's 22 years more than I've been in this industry. And I think what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to find that balance as well. You know, because a lot of people ask me on the red carpets, you know, what thing would you change if you could? And I would say I would spend more time with my kids that, you know, that I've missed.
Yeah.
You know, now they're all in college and stuff like that. But at the same time, I was playing football, traveling a lot when I was playing arena football, and then I was into this music thing, and I always wanted to help the youth. And my kids weren't really, their passion was not the music, because they felt that they were losing their father from the music industry. So they were like, we don't want to do music.
I tell people, money comes and goes, but history stays.
Exactly.
And a lot of people do it for money, but I'll be honest with you, you know, like when I speak in schools, I tell young ladies, like, keep your legs closed and have some integrity with yourself. And I tell the boys or the gangsters or the wannabes, like these kids in high school having kids, I'm like, if you have a child, take care of your child.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we got to all man up or be responsible. And to be honest with you, like, you're only doing the music industry that little amount of years, but to me, it's like you've been doing it for decades because you put the work in.
Exactly.
But you're doing a great job, and at the end of the day, I don't know how you balance it. You got grandkids, you got children, because every time you turn around, you're all over the place, you're everywhere, and that's why I had to change my life. Like, I can't be everywhere no more. It's got to be quality stuff over quantity, and less is more. But you know, there's a lot of kids growing up out here that winding up in juvenile hall, winding up on the streets because their mother or father's not in their life.
Yes.
And they didn't man up. Then you got people out here with 10, 11 kids that can't even take care of themselves. Why would you have the children? So society's really screwed up. So I say to people out there, if you're gonna have a child, be responsible and take care of the child. So, you know, try to spend as much time, Mike, because you're getting older with your grandkids and your children, even though, you know, they need a father in life. They need a grandfather. And it's priceless moments that we can never get back. So my recommendation to you is, like, think about the bigger picture when you go out and doing all these things, because you are doing a lot, but sometimes I feel like you can do a little less and it'll be bigger for your brand. That's just my opinion, because you're my pro,
I mean,
you know?
that's what it is, yeah, and I appreciate that. One thing about me, and a lot of people that don't understand, is I know how to take constructive criticism very well.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me
and
too.
that's what we're about. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate that.
Because I look up to you, because honestly, like, just because I'm older, but you know, you putting in work and you running around. But like I said, I'm just giving you some advice, like, you might give me.
Exactly,
so, you know.
exactly. We're on the same page. We got another phone call. See, we got these calls coming in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, we don't. We kept them on hold too long. See, we talking about our stories. Sorry, we appreciate you. Yeah, call back in.
Stories come once in a while. I'll be 50 in a couple weeks. Shit, you never know. Shit. Get it while you can.
That's what it is.
So, Steve, describe yourself in 3 words.
Loyal. Tough teddy bear. And real.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Ladies,
I'm telling you.
call in. Single man.
No, I got a woman in my life right now. I got a woman in my life.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I've been blessed. You know, see how that goes. But I have a great woman in my life.
That's good. That's good, man. That's, you know, congratulations on that.
Thank
too.
you.
So let's touch a little bit on the whole history on Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? Okay, so you met him through ECE, of course, when Relatively Records gave him a distribution deal, Ruthless Records. So after EZ passed, did you A&R? Did you?
I did everything. That's
manage,
why.
Or how did you come about?
I did everything. That's why one of my companies called A to Z Entertainment, because I know every aspect of the music industry because of working with Bone. They didn't want to deal with no one but me.
Right.
So I had to go on the road with them. I had to manage A&R, radio, everything. So
yeah, what you call it? What you call it, Steve? We're high. What are we? We're high paid babysitters.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, high paid babysitters. But you know, like I said, like you know, rest in peace to EZ, and I'm glad Straight Outta Compton showed the real 90% of it. But yeah, I just been with Bone for a long time, and been part of a lot of history with them and a lot of collaborations. But it wasn't an easy journey.
Right.
It wasn't an easy journey.
Yeah. So we got the calls coming in?
Calls are coming in. We got calls? Okay, let's go ahead and take a call. Caller, you're on. What's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, you're on.
Bueno.
I don't know. They ain't got no patience. Patience and sacrifice equals success. You better hold on.
Caller, you're on. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on? This is Tammy. I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto,
Canada. All right.
What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Big Mike, you know who it is, man.
I do know who it is. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you calling in.
What's going on? They don't know who it is just yet. It's Tammy, R&B singer.
The R&B singer, Tammy.
How you gonna tell me I don't know?
Hey, I appreciate you calling in, man.
No, definitely. Sean, I was want to say shout out to Steve. I see you doing. You're always working. I admire you. See you come out to Toronto just kind of a little while ago. And a funny story. I actually met Steve outside. I can't remember what hotel it was, but I met him outside. I'm like, hey Steve, listen, I know this Steve looks kind of messed up, but yo, take this right. And he took it. So thank you, Steve. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I love Toronto. I go up there every year for OVO Fest. I do a hip hop Don't Know You showcase, and I go to Drake's thing, and I always have a blast. I hit the Chinese restaurants at 3 in the morning, and I love Toronto. You know what it is. I love it out there, and I'll be up there for All-Star Weekend next year.
All-Star?
Oh, nice. That's
Appreciate you,
you guys coming out this Mike?
Go Yankees, though.
Hey, Tammy, when you coming back to LA, brother?
I'll probably be back there, towards last of the New Year, like February.
Okay, cool. So if you out there, if you're in the Bay Area, we got a lot of stuff going on for the Super Bowl. So you can make sure I got a lot of showcases out there.
Definitely, I'll be out there for sure.
All right, brother. Appreciate you calling in. Keep doing your thing, man. I heard your new tracks. It was hot.
Yes.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Caller, you're on. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, it's Chalise Parker.
Chalise Parker. Where you calling from?
Fontana. I actually met both of you, Steve and Big Mike.
Okay, you met both of us. Okay.
Yeah. It was last year. A short black girl. I would sing.
Where do we meet you at?
In February. It was in LA, and I sang like 2 covers, a Drake song, and it was a slow song, and I sang to Steve at my high school at A.B. Miller.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
How's everything?
I don't know what to say to make you guys remember.
No, it's
I remember
okay.
exactly.
It's all right.
How you doing, shorty?
I'm good.
So it's good that you still singing?
Actually, I'm actually working on another project right now. Like,
Okay.
I love music, of course, because it's done so much for me.
Uh-huh.
It's been my Band-Aid, my support, so it's my hero, and I aspire to be like that, but I wanted to put a different stamp on that and a different impact, so I'm kind of working on a YouTube show.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Right
Well,
now.
good luck with that, and God bless you, okay?
We appreciate you calling in. Keep supporting us, okay?
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Who we got on?
All right.
Let's go.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller?
All right, we're going to start 69, y'all. I'm just saying.
Okay, they're hung up. You know that's what it is. That's what it is. So this is what we want to get into. See, let's go ahead and start talking about this music industry. Because a lot of these independent artists don't really understand what's going on in this music industry. The showcases that we put together, we try to make sure we educate them. And a lot of them, they act like they're listening, but then they leave and they don't even listen, because the next time we see them, they're doing the same thing. So let's give some important points in this music industry about how to get started as an artist.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the problem. The younger generation don't want to listen. And you need to listen. I listened. You listened.
Exactly.
Everybody else listened. And knowledge is key. And experience, offer someone's experience is key. And the new generation just, to me, not everybody, but a lot of them are just lazy. And they think it's pushing a button or worrying about what Rihanna's putting up on Instagram or just shooting a video and putting it up on YouTube. Like, there's a long history of grind. And how many of these kids know about the music business? It's a business.
That's what it is.
How many kids know what ASCAP is or BMI or have a team or have a publishing deal, even know about royalties or splits or contracts or even have a lawyer and so on and so forth? So there's a whole business side of it. It's deeper than just saying, okay, I'm on Instagram and I'm just putting stuff up or doing it like that. It's so saturated.
Yes, yes, it is.
You have to be different. You have to be a leader, not a follower. You can't just follow because skinny jeans is in or trap music's in or this is in. Just be yourself. Be a leader. Be innovative. Be creative.
You'll last a lot long. You
Hard
definitely
work,
will. You
yeah.
definitely will last a lot long because we say it all the time. You can go outside and throw a rock at a tree and a rapper will fall out.
Yeah, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Build relationships, but not in a nagging way. In a humble way, in a good way. And
you said it. Build relationships.
Yeah.
You know, the relationships are key in this music industry, you know.
because everything happens overnight really don't last.
That's
So,
right.
you know,
Come too
build
fast
it.
and not gonna
Build
last.
It. You know,
Definitely
build
gotta.
it.
So let's talk about a 360 deal because I remember me and you were sitting on the panel and you kind of made me understand, you know, what a 360 deal because I knew what a 360 deal was, but I knew it in a negative way, and what you said made a lot of sense. You know, when it came to that, you got to start somewhere. So to get a deal is you're still getting a deal. You just got to work that deal the way is at your best. So let's talk about the 360 deal because that's when you had just kind of understood what it meant too as well.
No, I mean, well, first of all, like nothing happens overnight. And back in the day, we would sign an artist for 7 years, and you probably wouldn't break an artist till like 3 albums in, and spend millions and millions of dollars. And a lot of times, artists never recouped.
Exactly.
But there wasn't no 360 deals back then. But as the music industry changed, and no one was selling records no more because everybody's just saturating the market, giving out free music or free mixtapes or whatever the case may be, free albums. You have to understand something. If you're a label and you're investing your team with the Rolodex and the connections, investing time and money on a major scale, then you have to be able to have something back and eat off that. It's business.
Exactly.
So
sweat equity.
You're not going to sell records. I need a piece of your publishing and your touring and your merchandise and so on and so forth. And it was unethical back in the days, but the business model changed so much because of the internet. Things have to change. You have to change with that.
Exactly.
So not many artists even getting signed no more to a major label. And if you are, you have to give. You have to give. It's just bottom line. Like, you can't just, it's all about you. You got to be able to give. So any artist that doesn't want to break bread or have a team and pay out commissions or you know, if making 100% and you're paying out 40%, but you're keeping the 60, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, at the end of the day, if not, you're never going to win.
Yeah.
And that's how the best of them do it. They pay their team, they pay out a commission. They have no problem giving someone a piece of the pie. If you're not going to give someone a piece of the pie, you're never going to, you know, escalate.
That's right.
It's the bottom line. But years ago, like I said, that wasn't even talked about, but it has to change. The business model keeps changing daily now. So you could be an independent artist like a Dom Kennedy or a Nipsey Hussle or Currency. You don't need a label, and you'll grow as much as you can, but you'll be touring, you'll be giving out your music for free, and then you have your merchandise so you can hustle it backwards and make a lot of money that way.
Exactly.
So it all depends. But when you do get to a point that a label might want to sign you, you got to give up something. It's just ethical. You have to. It's unethical not to.
That's what I'm talking about. So one of the panels that you touched about how important the team or developing a team is.
Yeah, together everybody achieves more. Like, you know, people don't want to have a team because they don't want to spend money or they don't want to be loyal. But Jay-Z got a team.
Right.
Kobe Bryant got a team. LeBron James got a team. And it's not just the basketball team. It's the back office team. You know, the coaches, the assistant coaches, the owners, the managers.
Make them look like who they are. Exactly.
Exactly. Like, none of these artists that are popular would make it without a team. I don't care.
I don't care.
BS.
Exactly.
And everybody who's popular, making real money, got a team. Kanye, Drake, they all got a team.
That's what's up. That's what
We
teamwork make the dream work. We got a team. That's how this starts.
Together, everybody achieves more, and there's no I in team.
That's right. That's right. And it's French. It's we.
It's the we.
That's right. That's right.
Now let's talk a little bit about your book because you have a book coming out.
Right.
Right. The coach lasts longer than the player.
Man, I can't wait till we get that book. We already got the walking billboards ready for it.
Ooh,
we talked about that. Remember
brought
that?
me back to the old school days. I mean, you know, writing a book, and I definitely need to do a hard copy. And because, you know, for the people that came up around my age that are into it, and hip hop and me and history and stuff, and then for the new generation, I'm going to do it as a mobile app. So I could, you know, add video content and maybe add chapters as we go. And, you know, I've been going in my stash, throwing throwbacks up here and there, but I'm saving some pictures for the book. But, you know, I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be a book about my life story or my life story and the music business, or more of an educational book. So I'm trying to figure it out. But I do call myself a dinosaur, but I'm fossil fuel because I stay relevant. I also got a lot of stories. I also, I want to air out a lot of these fake industry people. A lot of them are fake.
Instagram rappers, Instagram rappers.
So, at the end of the day, like, so many people fronting and so many stories I got, and I just want to air out a couple of people that fuck the industry up, or excuse my French, and, I'm not holding no gripes. I'm just like, I just don't like fake stuff. You know what I mean? And that's why I say God is great. So, I'm all depending. And anything I say is real. So I have no filter. Anything I do say is the truth. So, I'm going to see, because there's so many people out here running around perpetrating something and lying to these young kids.
Yeah, that's
we
what
can
it
go
is.
deep in it, like, no disrespect to Lil Wayne, love you, Lil Wayne, but, you sue whooping and saying you blood and all this red rag, and you got these little kids thinking you really gangbanging, but you really not. So, just like, everybody needs to keep it real, man. There's not many people out here that's keeping it real that I can look up to. As an old OG,
and a lot of people don't understand it either about us, that we really, the youth is, we really believe, and we really share that passion about the youth being the future, because that's what it is.
Yeah,
and
but the youth is just following people on Instagram, and it's half of it's bullshit or lie.
Yeah.
And I even said for Halloween, why don't you dress up what you really are on Instagram for Halloween, if you really are that on Instagram. But Instagram is a tool, it's perception. It's like half these dudes ain't got the cars, the jewelry, the girls. So it's just saying that we're manipulating and screwing up the youth, because the youth just wants materialistic things or worrying about the unethical things, instead of trying to get an education or building their credit or learning some knowledge or having a mentor, or looking at the end game in the future. These kids is living for the moment with no hope, because they're looking up to the wrong people. That's why I feel. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
I might be wrong. I might be right. I don't know.
Hey, you got your opinion.
I feel like this. That's why God, I'm very big on God. I feel that that's why He put both of you in the position that you're in right now, so you can teach the youth how to go about it.
It was crazy how we met too. We pretty much when we met, it was kind of like it was that sense of looking in the mirror. To the fact that, man, you're out there, I respect what you're doing, Mike, and I was like, I respect what you're doing, man. I mean, because we both watching each other, but at the same time, God puts people in places, to succeed together.
God is great, man. I see you wearing Boulevard, and then shout out to Eric. Eric is day one with me, from the Soldier Boy in the start,
exactly.
And Kiss.
Exactly.
I've been on Boulevard, shout out Monster. I see you wearing the 24Ks. Been rocking them, and shout out Vlado, even though Mike's Adidas guy.
I know. He always tells me, hey, y'all, you don't know, Steve been wearing Adidas since day one, and he has never changed. And he's like, he sees me, he's like, Mike,
what happened?
You Adidas. What happened, bro? You Adidas. I said, I know, man.
My man works for Jordan. He sends Jordans to me. I just can't wear them. I got a closet full of Jordans. You'd go crazy for your Jordan fanatic for like 10 years. But the other day I went to the Clippers game because I have an artist named Joel James that I manage with my partner Bob from Artists Live in Boston, and she signed to Rock Nation as a writer, and she signed to Chris Brown. And she's a white girl. She sing. If you ever heard of Joel James, you better start Googling.
Exactly.
And we had to sing the national anthem, and I took a picture of Gio Gonzalez, the pitcher from the Washington Nationals, who's my friend, who I got him a Jordan deal, and Chris Paul, and I'm in the middle of both of them, like, I'm in the middle of the Jordan guys with Adidas. So a man from Red hits me from Jordan, goes, damn, Steve, you just don't stop. But I can't change to follow a trend. Like, my body's tamed for, Adidas. That's my feet. But, I want to touch on this, too. Like, I push a line like hip-hop don't know you. And,
yes.
Everybody's trying to cheat the game, but I meet Caucasian kids, and they got their pants off their ass, they're saying the N-word, fake chains, hat backwards, and they're into the hip-hop culture. They think. And I'm like, well, you rap? And they said, yeah. And they might come from Beverly Hills, rich. And I'm like, third base of the Beastie Boys is? And like, who? Hip-hop don't know you. So if you don't know the culture and where it's from, like, don't do it. If you're from the Bay, and you don't know Mac Mall or the Loonies, I worked with Mac Mall in '96. If you don't know the Loonies, I worked with Yuck and Numbskull.
Right, Yuck and Numbskull.
And you don't know Humpty from Digital Underground Hip Hop, don't know you. If you're from the Midwest and you don't know MC Breed, rest in peace, or Proof from 112, rest in peace, or Dayton Family, hip hop don't know you. Right. If you're a DJ and you don't know who Chuck Chillout is, or Clark Kent, or Jam Master Jay, like, please, everybody just want to cheat the game and don't just doing it because it's a hobby. No, that little kid DJ Kiss, I make him write an essay every time he meets somebody. It could be a lawyer, an executive, Slick Rick, or Dr. Dre. I need an essay by tomorrow. So we have to educate the youth about the industry and who's who, and so on and so forth. And we got to salute the people that put the work in and have the stripes and have the knowledge. You know, these kids don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
What do you think? Let me just ask you this question. I know this is going to be a crazy one. What do you think about Slim Jesus?
That's funny. I got to call Eric Sorensen about that too. I seen with him like, you know, look, I mentioned that the other day. I was over at Dash with Ski and them, and I'm like, man, I
gotta respect the kid to the fact that he said, look, I don't do none of this.
Right. No, I respect everybody as a man. I can't even touch on that. I met a kid the other day, Little Dicky. He's got a big buzz.
Oh, yeah. The one that did the free video.
My man manager, I said, bro, I don't even know who you are, but I'm going to go do my research because it seems like you're the shit for the moment.
Yeah.
I hope you just have a nice career. It's all about sustaining a career. It can't just be about a record and a buzz on its site for 2 weeks. So as long as you have at least a nice run in a career and you build your brand, then okay. But only God could judge. So I don't know Slim Jesus. I mean, he's doing his thing at the moment, but like I said, like hopefully you could stay consistent. That's the problem. It's hard to stay consistent and really build a real brand.
Exactly.
Because everybody's just changing with the times and the flow, and it's
That's
not
what
good.
it is, and they're jumping on people's bandwagons. Okay, this is what we got to do, Steve. I want you to look in the camera, give some of these youth, these up-and-coming artists, some inspirational words, and then give them your social media, and then we're going to end it with that.
I mean, first of all, for all you independent artists out there, I have a consulting business. You could email me at stevelobelconsulting@gmail.com. My Instagram is WeWorking. You can Google Steve Lobel. My Twitter's at Steve Lobel. I'm very social media for an OG. I'm around. You could approach me. I fear no one but God. And, you know, things take time, so you have to have patience. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot. And if you're not willing to do that, you better have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on, because it ain't just going to happen. And hard work truly pays off. Never forget the people that help you out and believe in you. Have some loyalty and some integrity. Never sell your soul just to get on. And it all starts with the music. It's all it's about is the music at the end of the day. It don't matter how much swag you got, how you could talk, personality. It's about the music. So always be yourself at all times. Be a leader, not a follower, and don't follow trends. God bless you.
That's what it is. Once again, that's your boy Steve Lobel. You can follow him at We Working. You already know. Man, that was a great. That was.
Thank you for coming.
Man, we appreciate you for coming by. Once again, it's brought to you by Velato Footwear,
RMC Studios, Pitbull Energy Drink.
You already know. We can't forget 3 Point Tequila all day, every day. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna take it out to our boy DJ Punch, our house DJ right now. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Keep tuning in. We got more guests coming up. Keep calling in. Area code 323-965-1600. That's 1600. I'm your boy Big Mike. Let's go!
DJ Punch.
They wanna have my baby. Nah, fresh like mayonnaise.